Let's talk about putting food in your modular mates. I really do recommend this because it's your display. It will look good and women will be able to visualize it easier if they're looking at it. So for example, instead of holding up a square container and saying 5 pounds of flour will fit in this, instead have your flour in it and be able to say this is 5 pounds of flour. Women are visual. If they can spot it at your party and then transform and think this is what it would look like in my kitchen cabinets or my pantry, I think you'll sell more. We have 4 different shapes. So the basic shape of a square container, which is this one. We have the basic shape of an oval container. And again, I'm not talking about the height, just the shape. We have the rectangular container and then the round. So there are 4 different shapes. Now in the 4 different shapes, there are 5 different heights. The tallest one is this one right here. A lot of times when you look at that, you might think this is too tall for my cabinet. But actually, it's not. It will sit on its side and fit into even a very shallow cabinet space. Coming down from the height of a 5, we go to the height of a 4, which is this one right here. Then we go to the height of a 3, the height of a 2, and then the height of a 1. So you have 4 shapes, 5 heights. Now what you want to do is stack up to whatever height that you need in your pantry. How many of you do have a pantry? Yes, good. Well, you always smile when you say that, so it's a good thing, right? That means you have nice, big, deep shelving. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the height of a 5 and we're going to put a 1 on it. Take the height of a 4 and you'll put a 2 on it. And you're going to stack them up to whatever height it is that you need in that pantry. You can mix your shapes. That's fine. You don't have to just put ovals on ovals or rounds on rounds. You can see as I've put rounds on top of ovals. But I'm stacking up to the height that I need for that pantry. This is the height of a 6. Now if you move or you have your kitchen remodeled and your new pantry doesn't have that high of shelves, it's okay. We'll just use the 5 by itself. We'll take the 4 and put a 1 on it, the 3 with the height of a 2, and a 3 with the height of a 2. So now you have the height of a 5. You move again, well, you start getting tired, but these will fit in even more of a pantry that doesn't have as tall shelves. You put the 5 on its side, use the 4 by itself, the 3 with the 1, the 2 heights of a 2, like I have here, and a 3 and a 1. So now you have the height of a 4. Good. All right, now you move again. What if your new kitchen has very short, very shallow cabinets? Will these work? Absolutely. What we're going to do is use the 4 on its side, use the 3 by itself, the 1 with the 2, and the 2 with the 1. And next thing you know, every container that I had stacked all the way up here in the beginning is now here. They fit everywhere.
That's great.
Now pull out the long worksheet I gave you earlier and I will give you ideas of foods that fit inside of these. You can take down notes if you like. It'll help to remind you later which ones fit which. It doesn't mean that you're buying it, so you don't have to worry about that, but it will help you to remember some of them. We're going to start on the very left-hand side. So I want you to find item number 162. Item 162 is a rectangular container. It should be all the way over on the left-hand side, about 3/4 of the way down. Beside that one, jot down crackers. You can see when you look up here that I have 6 sleeves of crackers in this container. What's going to happen is when you buy your crackers, you fit that many, 6 in there. As far as for a small family, I like to mix my crackers. I put 2 different kinds in, and that's fine because I would never buy 6 sleeves of crackers. As far as flour, this will fit 5 pounds of flour, which is the whole big bag you buy at the grocery store. It all fits inside of here. What I love about it is when I'm scooping it into the measuring cup and leveling it off, all the extra falls back into the container, not on the countertop. All right, so that's good. That helps for less messes, we'll say. And then as far as sugar, this will fit about 7 pounds of sugar. So as you start to get low, you can buy a new bag, put it in, and it'll all fit. Now, are any of you ladies organized or want to be organized? Want to be? Okay. You're going to love this tip. I like to use these containers for packages. Packages of seasoning mix, salad dressing, noodles, Pop-Tarts, any of those things that don't stack on top of each other, you can put in here and label it and then stack on top. Isn't that neat? All right, so that's item number 162. It's a rectangular in shape, the height of a 2. The next one up I want you to find on your worksheet is item number 64. It's about a 1/2 inch up. And that is this container. This is a square container. It's the height of a 4. And this is the one that I have flour in it tonight. So this reminds me to ask, who is the baker? Who here? You both bake? Good. Well, you're definitely going to enjoy this for flour because it'll fit 5 pounds of flour plus some more. So you actually could put up to 8 pounds into it. Now, I'm not a baker. I'm a slicing baker, but I'm not a baker, so what I use this container for are healthy foods that I feed my family, like potato chips, pretzels, Doritos, all those yummy foods. That's what I put in here. The big bags will fit in. It's nice because then they don't get stale from the humidity, and always yummy when you're ready to have them. So that's item number 64. It's your square 4.
Judy, does that come in any other colors?
Yes, we have the pretty red passion, and we have brilliant blue as well. 2 colors to choose from. All right, the next one I want you to find on your worksheet is item number 35. Take your pen and mark a very small 10 beside it. Just a 10, a 1 and a 0, absolutely. Because later on you're going to say, now which one did she say I need 10 of? That's this container. This is item number 35, and this is one that you could have 10 of, and tonight you'd say, I still need 2 more. It'll hold spaghetti, lasagna, fettuccine, oatmeal, tea bags, taco shells, ice cream cones, cereal. 5 pounds of flour will fit in here as well. So it's a fantastic container that you can never have too many of. It is also the container that sits on its side, so if you do have very short, shallow cabinets, it still will fit. All right, so that's item number 35, your oval height of a 5. The next one up on your sheet is item number 34. Beside that one, you might want to jot down pasta and rice. For a larger family, it'll fit several pounds of pasta and rice, or even snack mix, like pretzel rods, cheese curls, caramel corn, Chex Mix, even Bisquick. How many of you use Bisquick?
Sure.
Do you know it must be stored in the refrigerator after opening? That's just go home and look on the top of the box and you'll see where it says must be stored in the refrigerator. So this is perfect because it fits in the door of the refrigerator, and you can see how much you have, so it's fantastic for that. That's item number 34. The next one up on your sheet is item number 33. Beside that one, I'd like to have you jot down cookies and crackers like Wheat Thins, Better Cheddar, Snackwells, Triscuits, also powdered sugar and brown sugar. By the way, guess what happens to your brown sugar when you put it in a Tupperware container?
Tell me.
Well, it will never get hard. It'll always be soft when you're using your modular aids, and that's fantastic for somebody like me. I don't bake a lot, but the times that I do bake, I want to make sure I'm not chiseling my brown sugar away, so it's fantastic for that. Pancake mix. Ladies, if you like to have pancake mix on hand, this would be a perfect container for that as well. That's item number 33. The next one up on your sheet is item number 32. That's this container. This is our oval, height of a 2. This is one that I have raisins in tonight. You can see raisins, dates, currants, flavored coffee, flavored tea, chocolate chips, cornstarch, and cocoa. And even rice and pasta for a smaller family. So that is your oval 2. The last one in the ovals that I'll give you ideas on tonight is your oval 1. You can see I have some flavored coffee or flavored tea. Tupperware tea, in fact, is in mine at home. Dried fruit. But the most obvious item you'd put in this container would be your baking soda or your baking powder. Now think about it. When you go to the grocery store and you buy baking soda, how many do you typically buy?
1.
1? Anybody buy more than 1?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. You can do other things with it. In fact, your baking soda, typically you'll buy whatever's on sale. All right, so let's say they're 3, 4. You bring them home and you put your first one up in the cabinet because you hope to bake with it, right? Where do you put another one?
Refrigerator.
You put it in the refrigerator. That's good. What does it do in the refrigerator?
It absorbs the odors.
That's good.